Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now this one is not really a new movie. This is well, it's a kind of newer movie, but I'm a little late on the show to this one. I'm going to review Doctor Sleep, the sequel to The Shining, which came out, I want to say, about a month or two ago. Less than that maybe. But I remember watching this movie, and I cannot believe, at the time, I might have been going through some at the time, so I didn't really have time to sit down and just talk to you guys about this one, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because I really want to get it out there that this is one of my favorite movies of the year. One of my favorite movies of the year, probably top five worthy. I love The Shining. I love everything Jack Nicholson did. I love everything that Stanley Kubrick did with The Shining. It's one of the scariest movies of all time. No questions asked. I did not know how I was going to feel about a sequel to The Shining because I did not want them to touch that property or anything around it. But I got to tell you right now that this is, as horror sequels go, most of the time they're not good. They're not good. Some of them are pretty decent, like The Conjuring 2, which is a very decent horror sequel. Insidious Chapter 2, Friday the 13th sequels, Halloween, but most of the time you don't get good ones, or you just get very, very kind of mediocre. Oh, well, that was all right. But this one is a phenomenal movie. This is one of the best horror sequels, if not probably on the top of the list, best horror movie sequel of all time, in my opinion. I couldn't believe how much I enjoyed this movie. I think it was because they told a completely different story than what I was expecting them to tell. I did not expect, I thought it was going to be just a haunting ghost story movie, but it wasn't. It was a lot more than that. It introduces one of the probably the craziest and most uncomfortable scenes I think I've seen in it's a murder scene. One of the most uncomfortable scenes I think I've seen, and it includes a kid, and it's absolutely just one of the, if you're a parent and you watch that scene, it's a gut punch, and you're gonna feel it, and it's gonna be absolutely just hard to watch. And it was hard for me. I'm not even a parent, and I'm sitting there like, if I saw these people doing something like this, I would have, I don't know what I would have done. I would have, it's, god damn it. Okay. It's just one of the most haunting scenes I think I've seen in a long time. But excluding that, and not talking about that, Ewan McGregor's phenomenal. They recasted so many of the original characters from the original first Shining movie, and some of them work and some of them don't, not too really. But and some of the time it's kind of almost distracting from how fucking different they look, but they're trying to be the same person. It's kind of distracting a little bit, but overall, Rose the Hat, I think that's her name. I think her name is Rose the Hat, something like that on the lines of that. But she is one of the most insanely scariest villains I think I've seen in a Stephen King movie ever. Like, I'm not saying she's like up there with fucking Kathy Bates in Misery or like Jack Nicholson in The Shining, but she is absolutely a terrifying villain. And she does a phenomenal job. I understand that the last like 10 to 15, maybe 20 minutes of the movie, people kind of didn't get into as much as that first like hour and 20 something minutes of the movie. The first and the second half of the movie, not as many people got into the third half act as much as those first two. And I understand it, but at the same time, I'm kind of like, I don't understand it because to me, I got nothing but chills when they decided to go where they went. And the soundtrack was phenomenal. Some of the imagery in this movie is absolutely just, it's chilling. Some of this imagery is really chilling. It's just one of those movies I did not expect to love it as much as I did. And I gotta tell you guys, if you have not seen Doctor Sleep and you're kind of on the not too sure side about it, and you're not really wanting to go see a sequel to The Shining, I assure you that it's absolutely worth the watch. I assure you it for sure. One of my favorites of the year. I'm gonna give The Shining. I'm gonna give Doctor Sleep a 9 out of 10. It's one of the best movies of the year, easily. Guys, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I always appreciate you guys watching. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, I see you guys subscribing. So many subscribers lately, and it's absolutely heartwarming. I cannot believe that you guys support me this much. And we're almost to 300 subscribers, and to me, that's too much almost. Oh, well, that's that, I'm in the van, that's why it keeps doing it, but, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it, and, of course, take care, guys, until the next video, absolutely, peace out, guys.